Daf Yomi, Tractate, Bava Batra, page 116b, top of the page. And we were talking about um, we were talking about I'll just read the last line on the bottom here. The Mishnah teaches that this is the principle concerning anyone who precedes another with regard to inheritance. His descendants precede the others well, and a father precedes all of his descendants. Ramani Bar Chama raises a dilemma with regard to the claim of a father, of the deceased father, and the claim of the brother of the deceased's father, such as claims of Abraham and Ishmael to the property of Esav, who was Abraham's grandson and Ishmael's nephew. Which of them precedes the other? Inherits the property. This is also connected to Sukkot right now. We're in the holiday of Sukkot, and Esav plus, in Hebrew, Edom plus Ishmael. Edom is 51, Ishmael is 451. That equals 502, which equals Chag Sukkot. So there's a connection between Edom and Ishmael and Chag Sukkot. Rava said, come in here, a proof from the Mishnah. After a father precedes all of his descendants, therefore Abraham would inherit, as Ishmael was his descendant. The Gemara asks him, why did Rami Bar Chama have a dilemma? Was he not aware of the statement of the Mishnah? Now we're on 116b. So now you have some background of what we were talking about before. Agav chorpei lo ayan ba. The Gemara answers, due to his keen mind, he did not analyze the Mishnah carefully. I'm not sure what that means. If you have a keen mind, then you do analyze carefully. He had a keen mind, that's why he didn't analyze it carefully. Anyway, okay. By Rami Bar Chama, Avi Ha'av Echav Kagon Avraham Yaakov, Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov Moshe. We're going to Moshe right now, but we were in the Ishbizin of Yaakov. Kagon Avraham v'Yaakov Nichse Esav Mehen Kodem Amarava Tashuma Ha'av Kodem L'chol Yotzei Rechel Rami Bar Chama Yotzei Rechel Shelo V'lo Yotzei Rechel Shel Beno. Rami Bar Chama raised a dilemma with regard to the claim of a father of the deceased's father and the claim of the deceased's brother, such as the claims of Abraham and Jacob to the property of Esau, who was Abraham's grandson and Jacob's brother, which of them precedes the other and inherits the property. Rava said, come in here, a proof from the Mishnah. The father precedes all of his descendants, therefore Abraham would inherit, as Jacob was his descendant. The Gemara asks, and why did Rami Bar Chama have a dilemma? Presumably he was aware of the statement of the Mishnah. Gemara answers, Rami Bar Chama understood that the Mishnah teaches that a father precedes only his own immediate descendants, but not the descendants of his son. Hachanami mistar v'diktani zeh haklal, kol hakodem and achla yotzei rechel kodem, v'ilo isei Yitzchak kodem, hashadami dilesi Yitzchak Yaakov kodem, shema mina. The Gemara notes that so too it is reasonable to understand the Mishnah in that manner, as it teaches this is the principle. Anyone who precedes another with regard to inheritance, his descendants precede the other as well. And if Isaac were alive, Isaac would precede Abraham and inherit Esav's property. Now, also, when Isaac is not alive, Jacob should precede Abraham because of the principle that the descendants of one who precedes another with regard to inheritance also precede the other. The Gemara affirms, conclude from this clause of the Mishnah that the brother of the deceased precedes the grandfather. And now we start a new Mishnah. Benos tzolaf chad, natu shlosha chalakim menachla, Chelak avihen shehaya im yotze Mitzrayim v'chelko im en echa b'nichse chefer v'shehaya b'chor notel shnei chalakim. The Mishnah says Zelophehad's daughters took 3 portions of land in the inheritance of Eretz Yisrael, their father's portion, that he received because he was among those who left Egypt, and his portion that he received with his brothers in the property of Chefer, their father, and an additional portion that he received from Chefer because he was a firstborn, and a firstborn takes 2 portions of inheritance from his father. Okay. That's it.